What if I told you there's a place where the dead don't rest beneath the ground, but instead pose for eternity on the walls? Beneath the sun-drenched streets of Palermo, Sicily, lies one of the most unsettling tourist attractions in the world. The Capuchin Catacombs. It's not just a burial site, it's a haunting fashion show of the dead, frozen in time, staring right back at you. Some even wearing tiny boots they were buried into. But why? Who thought this was a good idea? Picture this. Row after row of 400-year-old corpses, dressed in their Sunday best, some still wearing elegant 19th century top hats, others cradling rosaries. And yes, simple enough, right? But when the friars exhumed some bodies, they discovered something bizarre. The environment in the crypts had naturally preserved them. They began to carefully arrange their deceased brethren along the walls, dressed, labeled, and almost displayed. Word spread, and then the living started lining up not to pray, but to apply for a spot among the dead. No chemicals, no fancy Egyptian sarcophagized, dry air and stone walls doing all the mummification work, because nothing says I made it like spending eternity in a tuxedo. On a wall, a family could visit their loved ones, clean their clothing, even update their outfits. Yep, corpse fashion updates. Because what's worse than being dead? Being dead and out of style. A silent, staring army of the past, preserved in the strangest museum on earth. It's creepy. It's fascinating. It's history, staring straight at you. And hey, check out the links below for more weird wonders and behind-the-scenes peeks. See you in the next one, if you're still alive. It all started in the late 1500s when a local Capuchin monastery ran out of space in their cemetery. A visual reminder of mortality, yes, but also a way to stay close to family, to be honored, to be seen. The monks took this as a divine sign. Suddenly, being buried underground wasn't enough. Locals began donating to the monastery, requesting to be preserved in their finest suits and gowns. And this wasn't random chaos. The catacombs are meticulously organized. Many are standing, hanging, or sitting on benches, with mouths agape, hands outstretched, like they were caught mid-sentence 200 years ago. And then there's little Rosalia Lombardo, arguably the world's most beautiful mummy, preserved so perfectly you'd swear she's just asleep. Her eyes might actually open. There's a corridor for monks, one for professors and doctors, a children's section, and even one specifically for virgins. Yes, really, virgins got their own hallway. Talk about exclusive real estate in the afterlife. But here's where things go from eerie to downright spine-chilling. The bodies aren't just lying there. So the big question is, why would people choose to be buried like this? Was it religious, cultural, vain? Honestly, it was a bit of everything. In 17th century Sicily, being remembered mattered. And while it might seem grotesque to many, it was comforting. Today, the Capuchin Catacombs hold over 8,000 mummified bodies. Would you visit? If this gave you chills, hit that like button, and if you're into strange history, subscribe for more eerie deep dives just like this.